In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 0x01 Git project. So before you do anything, I'll advise you go through these resources over here. There's resources to learn Git, about readmes, how to write a Git commit message. So you go through those resources, then you can come back and you'll learn about the rest of this. So now the task in here, the 0 task is create and set up your Git and GitHub account. So you can click on the link here. Okay, you can just go to another page, then you go to github.com and you create an account if you don't have one. But if you already have one, then log in into your GitHub account. Then you come back to the step 2 here, which is create a personal access token. So in order for you to create a personal access token, then if you're in the mobile mode, which is this mode, then I would advise you change to the desktop mode so you can so that things can be easy for you. So just gonna wait for it to load. Alright, so in order to create a token, you click on this over here, then you go to settings, and from settings you go to developer settings. Click on developer settings, then you click on personal access tokens, then you click on the token classic. So you click on generate a new token and click on generate new token. That will be classic. Then you enter your password. Okay, so then you put a note here. You can just use ALX precurse. You can use that, and the expiration, the numbers of days you want your token to be active. So you can choose 7 days, 30, 60, or no expiration at all. So after that, you click on repo, then you come down here to generate a token. So once you've generated a token, you have something like this. Then you're gonna copy it. So once you've copied your token, remember to keep your token private. So after generating your token, then you go back to your profile on the intranet. You go back to your profile, you just click on your picture right here, by the left down corner there, you click on it. Yeah, you click on your, it's down here. So you click on it below the slack, you just click on it. It's right here, you click on it. So that's how you can put your username on GitHub, on your intranet rather. And after setting that up, then you create your first repository. So let me go back to my GitHub and create my repository. So you can see it's saying start a new repository. So you can see it's saying start a new set repository here. You can just click on. So, or if you go to your profile, you can just click on this over here, which is new. Once you click on new, then you can see here, and you type the name of the repository. So for your sake, for you guys, I'm going to create a new repository here. This is I'm going to delete later for the sake of this task, to make everything easier and simple. So I'm going to, what should I name it? Okay, let's just name it Git. Alright, so Git, then let's go back. Then let's go back to say the description. That's the name. Instead of Git, then you will use ALX precurse. Then you're going to copy this right here. So you copy that, then you paste it there. Then you click on public, then you don't have to click on add the readme file. and the rest, then just scroll down here and you click on create repository. Alright, so the repository has been created. Now let's go to the next task. So now you can say no public repo and no readme or git ignore. Then you go back to your sandbox, you can open your sandbox, so you can just click here over here to check your sandbox, or you can use a web terminal. I like to use my sandbox on my local terminal. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to clone your repository. So I'm going to show you how to clone your repository now. So we have git clone http. So the command you're going to type is git clone, then https. Actually, the way I do this is I just open a Google Docs. After I open the Google Docs, I just type everything I want to do on the Google Docs. So let me just go back here, then see. Okay, I want to clone this thing. So in order for you to clone your GitHub, you can see the git. You're gonna use the command git clone, then https. So your personal token here means your personal token that you generated earlier, and at github.com, then your username. As you can see on my GitHub account there, my username is Maton. So I'll say Maton 000. So then the ALX profiles. So that's the name of the repository you want to clone on your sandbox. So this ALX precourse is the name of the repo you wanted to clone that. So I'm cloning git right now, so mine would be different. Instead of ALX precourse.git, then mine is going to be different. So let's do that now. I've already done that, and I'm going to paste it there. So you can see I have git right here. Then I'm going to click on enter. It's cloning into git. Okay, so I'm going to wait a bit for it to clone. Alright, so as you can see, it's saying one of you appears to have cloned an empty repository. So let's do ls to see. Okay, alright, so I cloned that on my local machine. Sorry about that. Anyway, okay, git. So I'm going to cd into git. Alright, so I'm in git now. Let's go back. Okay, so now that we've already cloned it, then the next thing for us to do is to tell it our identity. Or I think what this is telling us is to create a readme and then the file. You know how to create a readme.md file. You can use whichever method you want, or I think let's do this echo my. Okay, let me go copy that. Then I'm going to use the append. Then I'm going to type readme.md. So now I already have a file readme.md in my git. If I do ls, you can just see the file. So you can see readme.md, and if I do cat readme.md, you can see my first readme. So that's how that works. We've created the readme file. Then we're going to update or create identity. I'm going to update my git identity. So I'm going to copy this. So the reason why you need to do this is whenever you want to commit and push into your repository, it will always ask you that I didn't know you. It's going to tell you I didn't know you, so you have to. It's going to give you the command. It's going to tell you to do these commands here. So I'm going to put my email address. Then add the same thing for the name. So instead of .email, it's going to be .name. Then you put your name here. So it already knows you. So that's it for that. Then we come back here, then we see the next thing we have to do. Then okay, after doing that, then we want to add and git commit, my first commit. So let's do that. Git add, then git commit. It's your commit message, which is my, I think it is uppercase, my first commit. Once you do this, it's already committed already. Git push. We already pushed it. You know, initially when we created our repository, there was nothing in the repository. So after this git push is done, I'm going to head over it to see. Okay, you can see nothing is there, so I'll just have to refresh to see whether I've made changes to it. Okay, so you can see my first readme. Everything I did on the terminal is now on my GitHub. Alright, so after doing that, you just come here to check your code, then you'll be done with that. Now, repo section, you have to create a new directory called repo01 git in your repo ALX this. So I already copied that. Then make sure you include a non-empty. That means your readme, something has to be in your readme file. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing for the second task. Alright, so in order to create a directory, use the mkdir command. I'm going to paste this. Okay, I already created that. I already created that, and I'm going to go inside. So I'm already here. Then you do the echo. So I'm just going to go back here. Okay, so ls already have a readme.md file. Then you want to do, let's check it out. Let's check the extraction again. The extraction says make sure you have to look at the root of your repository. Okay, so it's time for us to commit and check. Okay, so you do git add, then you do git commit. So here is a commit message. It could be anything you want. If it's not specified by ALX, then you can put anything you want. So I'm going to do this, then I'm going to hit push. So now after let's wait for this. Once it's done, okay, so now let's go check whether we already have the 0x0 git on our ALX. Let's refresh. Alright, so that's it. You can find the 0x01 git directory. Okay, so you can find the other readme file there. So that's folder. So now let's look at the next project. Then you come here, you check your code, and coding free road. So what you want to do here is, you can see you've already created them, so it's time to code. Inside this, you want to create these directories at the root of your project. So you want to create bash c and js. So in order to create this, you have to go to the root. Yeah, I think, let me check, let me go back and check. I think, let me go so I don't know which directory I have to create that. Okay, inside, so I'm in the right place. So you can do pwd to see your working directory. So you can see I'm inside the 0x0, and that's the right place you have to create the. So I'm going to mkdir bash, then I'm going to put some space, then c, then space, and js is going to create all these directories. So if I do ls, you can see I already have those directories here. So now I'm going to go back to check for the next instruction. So create these empty files. So I'm to create c is fun.c and js. So I'm to create those files. Okay. Alright, so let's create those files now. Okay, let me copy. So in order to create this file, I'm just going to use touch, then paste it here. Then we already created it, so I don't need to go into this. Or you can navigate into the C directory here and create your C is found.c file. If you go into that place, then you see, okay, let's do that. ls, so you have, okay, sorry, ls, so we have C is found, so that's just a shortcut for doing that. And if you check your JS, sorry, okay, I've not created anything here. So this is the other method. So the other method is you navigate into this place. You navigate into, so we can have, let me do ALX so you can see. So this JS, I'm in the 0/01 git. So you can navigate into your JS or create that, or just use the shortcut. I think you like to use the shortcut, but I think it's preferable if you navigate into JS, then you copy this, which is main.js and index.js. Alright, so for in JS, so we do touch main.js, then a space, then we have index.js. In ALX, you should see this file. So we're going to get out of this, then we're going to go into bash, see the bash, and in bash we're going to create two files in bash, that's ALX and school. So we have touch, okay, ALX, then alright, so you can see how those. So vi ALX, then I'm going to enter the insert mode, then I'm going to come back here to copy this. And the second line, which says echo ALX, alright, so I'm going to click on escape, then look at my, okay, I have colon, then you can use WQ or you can use X, whichever one you want to. It's going to save it. So I'm going to do vi screw to save and the screw file. So paste this, right. So that done, then you want to git push everything to your repository and GitHub. And don't forget, this is telling you to use this message starting to code today. That's your commit message. Yeah, I told you earlier that your commit message could be anything unless it's specified by ALX themselves. So we're gonna do git add, and git commit, and the M for, then you use this here, the single quotation, then you paste that, then you use this other one, then you click on enter, then you git push. Okay, alright, so now let's go check to see the changes we've made. Okay, so you can see bash here. That's starting to code with C. Then I can see the ALX code, etc. So I have to go back and push the rest of these people here. So you're not seeing this guy this C and D, so because I didn't add them. This is what I have to do earlier. Okay, so that's it. Then we have to hit push. So this way is going to push everything else, going to push it because I'm in the root directly of what we're to work on. So this way is going to push everything. I'm going to see it on GitHub. It's only pushing that because I was inside bash alone. I was in that directory alone, and it thought I wanted to push batch alone. So let's refresh. Alright, so we have them starting to code today. So cool, starting to code today, so cool. Alright, so now then you click on check your code here, then you're done with that task. Now let's go to the collaboration is the base of a company. So here you're creating a new branch, and in order for you to create a new branch here, so this is the name of the branch. I'm going to show you the commands to creating a new branch. So let's do some clear screen. We'll do git branch, then the name of the branch you want to create. Alright, so that done, you do git branch to see the list of branches. So if you want to understand more about branches, you can read through those resources to know more about branches. So currently I'm in the main, which is the master, and that's the name. In the other one, the name that is master. So main is talking about the main directory. the main master branch rather. So I've already see I created a branch here, so that's update script. Okay, now let's look at the next thing we have to do. Okay, so we're to create an empty file named bash/98. We're to create a file 98 inside this update. So now for you to navigate into the branch, we're already we are in the main branch here. So I want to move into this update script. So you do git checkout. And you do git checkout. So we're already switch branch. So now let's see the branch we're working on. So you can see update script. That's the green color is on it, and the asterisk here is on it. You can see the wildcard is on the main here. That was what was in the main, but once we run this command there, then we switch into the update script. So you do ls, then you go to see the batch, or you could just push. Then you do bash slash, oh sorry, that should be what's the name, 98. Then you do, oh sorry, it's the bash slash 98. Okay, so that done. So if you do cd into batch, then you do ls, you're gonna find 98 there. Alright, so to the next one. So the next task is saying, okay, we should update this over here. That's echo ALX with echo ALX. So we're going to go into ALX, and we're going to see we didn't go into these two files here. These two files, ALX school and ALX, the ALX and this and the bash ALX and the bash school. So we are into, remember we are working on the second branch, which is the update script which we just switched into. So now ALX, we're teaching something here, which is the echo ALX. So what's the change there? The change there is echo ALX to echo ALX school. Okay, and the other one to the school is open. We say with an exclamation mark. So you do I to edit. It's okay. ALX school. Then you do escape. Then you do your colon and your X. Then we do the same for the school file. So this one the A is saying the school is open. The school is open. So once you've done these changes, you save it and get out. So since you've done those, then add and commit these changes. Your message should be my personal work. So it's time for us to git add. So it's time for us to git add. So you remember we only made changes to bash, so that's the only place where we went into detail. But if you made changes to the whole stuff, the whole directory and files in 0.01 git, then you just go back to the root, then you git add and push from there. Then you git commit, then message, then we have you paste it there. And you enter, then you git push. Alright. Okay, sorry, I'm pushing from the, I've forgotten this. I'm pushing from the other one, so I need to set up the outstream. So we have git. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, alright, here we go. Okay, so that's done. Then let's go back. So what else do we have? I've already done that. So we had to change to the main branch. We should update the file by replacing echo with ALX school is so cool. Then we should delete the JS and we should do the other one. So now let's go back to, so we have git checkout, which is main. Okay, so we've switched back to main, and we have to remove this man over here, the JS. So in order for you to remove this, let's try the dir to see if it's going to remove. That's if it's empty. Alright, so since it's willing to remove this, that means there are some files inside. So in order to start, you do rm -r then js. So yes, do ls, removed it. Then we should go into see the batch. ls, okay, cd, okay, sorry, that should be vi. Let me check and confirm what I'm doing there. So that's bash ALX, then change this to, we just copy that. Okay, bash. Alright. vi ALX. But then I forgot in. Okay, ALX, yes. Alright, so I'm replacing everything here. So I'm just going to go back here and delete everything. Then I'm going to paste. Alright, escape. Sorry. Okay, so that's done. Okay, we already moved a JS. We've done this. We've done implement JS and we've done the other one. So the commit message here is auth fix. So let's see the back so that we can just add everything at once. Right, okay, so git add and git commit, and okay, alt fix, then you git push. So you can say it's telling you did some 3 files change, one insertion, and you deleted these 2 files here. So you git push. Okay, that done. Then you want to come back to your intranet, then you click on check your code, so it should check your code. So now we have the collaboration be up to date. So you just have to read through this. So it's saying get all changes. Okay, let me just read through. Okay, so this is telling us to go back to our GitHub, and once we get to our GitHub, we should update our readme.md file from our GitHub, and we should go back to our terminal and get those updates from GitHub. You know, we didn't make those changes on our terminal, we made it on GitHub. But in order to make everything up to date, we need to check it out on, what's it called? We need to check it out on the terminal. So, and we're going to create a new file at the root of our directory. Okay, that's at the root of the directory. Okay. Alright, so now let's do that. Okay, so now we're going to come here. Okay, I'm inside this place. Let's just do this to see the changes we've made. Okay, alright, so you go into your readme, the MD, then you click on this editing button to edit it, start editing. So we just do this here. So we have tags. I think that should be tax 4. Is it tax 4? I think there are 6 taxes plus the additional one. So this one is up to date. Then you save it, you commit changes. You commit changes. Okay, so that done. In order for us to get these changes on our terminal, so I'm going to do ALX, then I'm going to do cat readme.md for you to see what's there before the command that we can use to get the updates here. So you can see we have my first readme. So when we now run the code, we just git pull. So it's pulling from the server, the remote server. So let's wait for it. Okay, so now let's do ls, then let's run that same command earlier that got us this answer over here, my first readme. Now let's turn it. You can see I already got everything from the remote server and GitHub. Okay, so the task here is to put our answer in our root directory, and the name of our file where we're going to put our answer should okay, oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I got it. I'm saying that should be up to date. Copy. So you're gonna create this, and we're gonna come back here. So you're gonna just do vi. Should I use vi? Let me just use echo git pull, then append it. Okay, So save me straight from this one. So after doing this, do ls to see. Okay, you already have your up to date here. Alright, then you git added, you git commit. Let me go check whether there is a commit message that I was asked to put. Okay, how to be up to date. Please, if you don't do this, if you don't put a commit message you were asked to put, you might be getting errors in your checkout. I don't think it's a might, I think you will get errors in your checkout. So you copy this, you go back to your terminal, then you put the other quotation mark, then you click on this, then you git push. So I'm waiting. Alright, okay, that's done. Now let's go back here. So you come back here, then you click on your check your code, you click and check your code. Then okay, let's see whether we make changes here. Then just go to the root of my directory, and I'm going to see, okay, it's already there, up to date, it's already there. So you can see those connected. So that's how you attend your tasks. The other extra tracks, I'm going to do that in another video.